Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
How are you?
Good. Thanks for
Good.
asking. What are we seeing you for today?
I've been having sleep issues. I've been having trouble sleeping now for about 3 or 4 weeks,
Okay.
and it's starting to get to me.
Okay. What do you think is causing some of your sleep problems? What do you
Oh, I'm
think?
pretty sure it's stress related.
Okay. You mentioned that you have some stress.
Yes.
What things are stressing you out?
I have a lot of stress at my job, and some family issues are also causing me to experience some excess stress these days.
Okay. Job-related stress.
Yes.
Why don't you tell me a bit about that?
Just way more demands these days than in the past. A lot more paperwork to do, way more accountability, and less time to get the paperwork done and show we're accountable.
Okay. You mentioned paperwork was a source of your stress.
Yes.
What type of time management skills do you use to try to help you with some of that?
Well, I try to get in early each day and get the day off to a good start, make sure there's nothing on my plate before the official business day starts, but I'm taking a lot of paperwork home in the evening and on the weekends to try to stay caught up.
Okay. You mentioned you take a lot of work home with you.
Yes.
What types of things do you do to try at home to relieve some of that work-related stress?
Well, I just try to stay on top of it, get it done in a timely fashion. The nice thing about doing it at home is it is a relaxing atmosphere, and I can put some music on or make a cup of tea, get a bite to eat if I want. So it's a little bit easier and less stressful at home, actually, except that it does eat into my personal time.
Okay. What types of things do you do in your personal time?
I have a pretty quiet life, but I like to exercise, like to go for walks, ride my bike, love being outdoors. So those types of outdoor activities primarily, those types of things, gardening, things of that nature.
Okay. I heard you mention there's some family-related stress as well.
A little bit, yes.
Could you tell me a bit more about that?
I have 2 daughters. They're both grown, they're adults, but they have a lot of things going on with their lives too that are stressful, and I know that it's hard on them. And so I worry about them quite a lot, and that keeps me up at night sometimes. When my daughters are stressed out or facing a major challenge, that affects me a lot.
Okay. Where are your daughters located?
My oldest daughter is nearby. She lives just a few miles away. So we see each other pretty regularly and talk on the phone daily. My youngest daughter is in Virginia. She's going to graduate school there. So we don't get to see each other quite as much, but we do stay in touch through phone calls, emails, texting, things like that.
Okay. How do you communicate with both your daughters?
We communicate well. A lot of it's by phone, some email, some text messaging. My oldest daughter, fortunately, we get to see each other regularly, so we'll go out and have a meal together, and usually can share our thoughts there. Or we always have good conversation. Sometimes it turns to work or personal matters, so we have a chance to discuss things there.
Okay. What types of methods would you like to explore to help your sleeping?
Well, I would like to learn some methods to help me relax at bedtime, maybe some meditation or some type of activities to do before trying to go to sleep.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you do have quite a bit of stress on your plate with your family matters as well as your work. So I think meditation would be a great situation to explore for your sleep methods.
Okay, I appreciate that.
What did we miss in this session that we need to talk about next time?
Maybe next time we can go into more detail about certain techniques that I should be trying to help with the sleep situation.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for your time
My
today.
pleasure.
We'll see
Thank
you
you
next week.
very much.
Thank you.